go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Sooners will kick it away to get this game going. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Here we go. First third down of the game. Looking downfield. It's Knight. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this hope.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Rebels. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll test the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now, they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Sooners will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. To throw, it's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Lacey. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. They hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's running out of time here. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to 3rd and long.
And the Sooners will have to kick this away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running with purpose. Breaking free at the 35. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They flipped into the field, ready now for the 2nd period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And here's the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I love to see a defense that's prepared for anything. The offense here tries that jet sweep and quickly found out that going side to side is tricky against this defense and this speed they have.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Alexander. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. The Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ole Miss.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. It's Knight. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
They mix it up with a run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense. And man, did they make that look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
A pass rush closing in. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. What a catch!
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And at first down, they go right back to him. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grabbed by the receiver. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And it's caught. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's going for a big play downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Back-to-back deep shots. The ball is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the first play of the drive now from the 25. Throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Williams. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Sooners. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play. Here comes the point after attempt.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Oh, so close to scoring the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, give credit to the defender not giving up on the play. Now let's see if the defense can bow up and make a goal line stand.
It's first and goal now. That kick return gave him a great chance to score. QB keeper all the way. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The coach keeps the offense out there. It's 4th and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks loose at the 15. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Knight. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Alexander. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Knight. Caught quickly. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Here comes a handoff. The defense gets him behind the line as time expires in the third period. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Second down and goal. Takes the handoff again. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield. It's Adams. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The receiver makes the catch.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Blown coverage here.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, this has proven to be a fun one, Kirk. Two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win?
Well, Chris, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use, but what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here late. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Knight. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and he'll drop back here on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here, and they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down, and the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And here comes a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Adams. And it works. The first down to the 35. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He lets it rip. He makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Finds his man. It's Adams. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver, that primary target, forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, Chris, it's crunch time here. That third down did not work out. It sets up a big-time fourth down late in the game. What will be the call here to get the ball into the end zone?
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Oklahoma.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Scanning the field. It's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, that one's picked off. That's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.